Hi Cancer, how are you? Long time no see ya. It's been a minute since I've done these videos and I'm excited to be back. So I'm just gonna get right into it. No introduction, no nothing. It's just gonna be your November reading, general reading. So I'm gonna do 2 rows, one for the first half of the month, the other one for the second half of the month, and then I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you and see what extra messages the cards have in store for the month of November for you, Cancer. Okay, so let's pull the first cards. Okay, so for the first part of the month, we start with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles. It's 10 of Cups. Oh my God, Cancer, these are amazing cards. I love this. This is a lot of good stuff coming up for you in the first half. And oh my God, and Two of Wands. It's all about partnerships, family this month. It's all about kind of getting down to it, getting really clear and really stabilizing and really reinforcing the structures that you have. So I'll start with the first one with the Four of Pentacles. And if you can see in this deck, the Four of Pentacles, it's a little bit different. It's like, it's almost telling you if you hold on to something too tightly, you might lose out on something else that's out there. And then this is kind of like not clarified, but almost with the King of Pentacles coming up next, it says like, look, if you hold on to something too tightly, something that you have right now and something that maybe you're not really happy with, but you're just holding on to just because you're afraid, and you're afraid that something else better might come along, or you're afraid that something else won't come along, then know that all you're doing right now is really hurting yourself, because you're really holding on to something that is no longer worth it and no longer is giving you the benefits that it did before. Now, it's not to say to really give up on something or to really completely let go of it. It's just a matter of like, look at it in different ways. Look at it like, where am I holding to control too tight? Where am I being too stingy? Am I giving enough? Am I really holding on to this idea, this project, this job just because I am just really comfortable in it right now, and this is like, you know, I am kind of where I need to be, or something along the lines where if you've been at a company, so I would say with a job, if you've been at a job for too long and you get really comfortable, you know what's up, you know who to trust, who not to trust, you know the limitations of that job, so you really feel comfortable, you really feel secure. Now this card is asking you, why are you feeling so secure? Is there any way you can push yourself harder? Is there any way you can get out of your comfort zone? And is there any way that you can actually let go of this idea of security and kind of like allow yourself to see what else is out there and experience something new and allow for something new to come in? Because look at this, you have the King of Pentacles next. So as soon as you kind of let go of that idea that it's like, okay, this is what I have and I'm really fine with it. And again, not to say that not to be grateful for what you have, but at the same time, don't hold it in because you're afraid, to go for something else and to go for something maybe even bigger. Because no, with the King of Pentacles, you're gonna achieve that. You're gonna be really, really successful. And not only that, but look at this, you have the Ten of Cups coming up after it. So whatever it is you're holding on right now, know that something else, as soon as you let go of that control, as soon as you let go of that fear of maybe it's not going to happen, or maybe it's not in the cards for me, know that it is. And know that something else is better out there for you. Know that, like, if you're going for a job right now, if you're thinking about letting go of your day job and going for the side hustle, if you're afraid to do that, know, like, yes, right now when Mercury retrogrades, a lot of people will tell you like, oh, it's not a good time to start anything new. But if you have the desire, if you have the drive, you have the finance, if you have the backup, do it, because you know you're going to be really happy. Now with this card too, for some of you, it's actually, I feel there's going to be a lot of celebrations for you coming up. I feel like there's going to be a lot of family time, a lot of really grounding, not only going out in nature and then really doing rituals for yourself and doing kind of being around communities, but it's also like nurturing your soul. So it's like from eating, from the physical plane, eating good food, eating healthy food, something that's really making you feel that you're stable, that you're grounded, that you have like energy and you have drive and you have just like that you attained something that you feel really good in your body and with your body. Now, going into the second part of the month, we have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands in reversed, and then we have the Moon. This is very interesting because the first part of the month is very, very uplifting for me. It's very positive and really reinforcing the idea of like go for what you want. Don't sell yourself short right now, and they really dream big. Now, in the second part, I feel like coming from the Ten of Cups, there's just going to be a reunion. This is going to be something where you're going to plan vacations going forward. Maybe you're going to be planning like trips for Thanksgiving or for Christmas coming up, or even for New Year's, or maybe something even like longer than that, like even long term. Maybe even moving. Maybe like this is going to be in the first part of the month. Maybe some of you will be getting engaged, or we'll start conversation about like maybe it's time for us to move in together, or you know, maybe moving from a rental to buying a house. So this is kind of almost like saying like being in a partnership but long term. So having a vision of a long term partnership and what does that mean for you, and being really, really excited for it, and really allowing yourself to dream and to really like make plans. I'm like really excited. For some reason I just started like really giggling about it. It's almost, I feel like a lot of you will get this like giggling feeling of like, oh my god, it's happening. I can't believe we're actually going to buy a house, or we're moving in together. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But then we have the Queen of Wands. So I think this is where you're going to start doubting. You're going to start doubting, this is too good to be true, but it's not. Stop with the doubting. Stop with the, oh, it's not going to work out, but if we're going to do this big step, there's no turning back. Yes, there's really no turning back from that, but they can only get either better, and it's only up to you to make it work and to make it better. If you allow these doubts to come in and to creep in and say like, oh, this is too good to be true, this is not happening to me, I don't deserve this, or like, what did I do to deserve this, like, I'm not, whatever, like, whatever negative thoughts come through your head, stop it, because you're only harming yourself, you know. This is the only thing that can be negative this year, where it's like you're going to be in your head and you're going to be doubting yourself too much, and you're going to be doubting the situation, you're going to be doubting this abundance that's coming into your life. You're going to be, maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's too easy. Well, why is it so easy? And maybe it's just going to go away really fast if it's too easy. So stop with that doubting. Don't forget, it's something, if you've worked hard and long for this, or if you've put in the effort, and sometimes it's just timing, it's just divine timing, that everything is just aligning just the right way, so you can have this abundance, so you can have this beautiful things coming into your life. So there's no reason to doubt this. Now, for some of you, these doubts might start more conversations about, you know, how do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Or for some of you, it might be like that you want this partnership, that you want this happily ever after, and it's not happening for you right now. So you're starting doubting yourself. Is it something wrong with me? Is it something that I'm not doing right? But with the Moon here, it's all about your inner, how you feel, right? It's all about you. It always stems from you. So it's like you can't expect anybody else to make you happy. It has to come from you. And look at this. It's like these two like howling at the moon, right? It's almost like saying, like, give me answers. Like, I want answers. There's this side of us, side of like the animalistic side of us that comes up sometimes that is just so really hard to control. So I think with this Moon card, paired with the Queen of Wands in reverse, I feel like for some of us it might even be that for some of you Cancers, this might be about really, instead of like not really letting time to process what's going on and time to process your feelings, but really going into it and really being impulsive. I think for some of this, it's like, for me also too, it's like, be careful of being impulsive and doing things really on the spur of the moment. Really take the time, just because, like, again, we're in the Mercury retrograde. It's not going to end till the 20th of November. So, and this is actually, it's funny because these are the two cards to end the month, right? So it's after, so it's almost like, I feel like in the Mercury retrograde, like in like the beginning of the month, right? Like everything is happening and you're like, kind of start doubting, and at the end of the month you're like, oh, hold on a second, is this really true? Is this really happening? But know that it is. Know that it's like whatever goodness is happening and abundance is happening, whatever, like it's happening because you deserve it and because you worked hard for it. But also know that it's, because we start the month with this like you know, fear of letting go, fear of like trying something new, fear to get out of your comfort zone, fear to try something new, and then we end the month with the moon. So it's almost on one hand, I feel like, but in the between, it's all these really beautiful things happening for you. So for some of you, it's like, it's like, it depends how you're gonna start. Are you gonna let the fear control you? Are you gonna let the fear take the best of you? Because if you do, you know, this is what's gonna happen for you at the end of the month, where you're gonna be in the doubting phase. You're gonna be really, is this happening? And you're gonna be really questioning a lot of things, and not only yourself but others as well. So Cancer, so it's really up to you how you're going to approach this month. But I'm going to pull, oh, here it is. Actually, I wanted to pull two, but I pulled, these just fell out. So you got emotions and healing, and then lighthearted and laughter. And I really love this because you know, we have, it's almost like in the beginning, like in the middle of the month, we have all of these like really beautiful, really light cards and something really exciting. Like, you know, like when I said how like I always felt like giggling, right? So it's like this laughter that's happening. So I feel like, you know, for some of you that you're gonna like really allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone. There's gonna be a lot to be happy for, a lot to really be excited about, and really, you know, just go with it and really experience. And with the emotion and healing, it's that with that moon, you know, that doubting. Is it doubting? Is it because of the past trauma? Is it because you're trying to project something from the past? Is it something that you just not seeing, or just not allowing yourself to see because you haven't done the emotional work and not allow yourself to process? You know how I said before, like, don't rush into something. Allow yourself time to process the feelings, process what's happening in your life, process whatever is going on. You know, because once you do, that's when the healing starts, when you allow time to process your emotions and your feelings. And I'll pull one more and see what's the final message for you, Cancers, for the month of November. Okay. Let's see. Serendipity. I love this. It's number 18. So maybe for you, maybe the 18th of November will be something like a really important date or something like that, or where you see number 18. Watch out for that. Watch out for that number. And like, look how beautiful this card is. So for me, it's almost like going back to that first card of like, you know, are you going to be controlling everything? Are you going to be really like, okay, the fun has to be, today we're going to be from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. we're going to have breakfast. From 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. we're going to drive there. And then from 11 to 12 we're going to go for high. You know, it's like, are you going to allow room for surprise? Are you going to allow room for something unexpected to happen to you? Because sometimes, and most times actually, if you really look at your life, the best things in life come to you when you least expect them, right? But it's because you are open to receive, open to things, allow things to come into your life. So you're not really like holding on too tight to something, to just this one plan, one idea, one project, one person, right? So really allow room for surprises, allow room for, and even for yourself to experience new things and get out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to leave you with that, Cancer. I hope it's going to be a great month. I'm excited to hear what's going to happen for you. And please do share in the comments how your month is going, if this resonated with you, if it didn't. I'll be really happy to hear from you. That's it for now. I will see you in December. Bye.